Hey YouTube, what's going on? I know it's been a couple of weeks. I've been traveling a little bit, going in and out of my home base, but we are back with another trade plan video. This week is going to be August 30th, and here are a couple of stocks that I'll be watching. This will just be a little quick segment to go over a handful of stocks that I think are going to be primed to do pretty well in the next couple of weeks. These are all more of swing trade ideas, and I hope you enjoy. Before we get started, just a couple of housekeeping things to get out of the way. First off, I am not a financial advisor or an expert, so please speak with one before you begin to invest. Next of all, anything that I mention in these videos are my own ideas, so please be sure to also do your own research before you begin to invest in a stock or an option. And finally, always do your own due diligence, but also remember to take profit. Oftentimes, I see a lot of people holding on to shares or holding on to options and thinking it's going to go up more. So always remember to take profit and learn to scale out. So with that being said, let's jump right in. So the first ticker we're going to look at is going to be Disney. I like to trade large cap stocks, so that's just kind of where I'm at. But Disney, looking up on the daily, we're going to go back to January, has this low point. It looks like it's steadily increasing on the floor. And then on the top, it looks like it has hit more or less, created this narrowing wedge. In addition, I also feel like there is a sort of a ceiling right here, so it looks really primed to break out, and if it can break out above that 180 mark, I think it has a room to reach 190 or right around there, 189, about 190. So I'm looking to play this move from here to here, and that's just kind of what I'm looking at for the next couple of weeks. I do think this move is going to happen for Disney. The way I'm going to play it is I'm going to be looking for in the money options, probably something out in October. I want to go a little farther out, so something safe, maybe October. We'll see what happens, but I think Disney is primed to run past 190. The next stock is going to be Tesla. I love to trade Tesla. I think there's a nice little wedge forming right here. So I see this little formation forming, and that's going to sort of be my entry and exit points for this trade if I do decide to jump in. In addition, I think Tesla had really great news over the weekend, where they're looking to start providing energy to residents in Texas. They're going to get into the energy sector, and I think that's going to be another extremely valuable income, as well as a way Tesla can branch off from just being automotive and really find other sources of revenue. So I really do like Tesla, and I really do like where it's at. I think it's going. If it can break this upper line, I think there's definitely some room to run. I'm looking for it to retouch 750. So I'm going to be paying close attention to this pattern. Since this week I'm going to be pretty busy, the last stock, the third and final stock I'm going to be really looking at is going to be Apple. I think Apple is in a very peculiar position. There's a bunch of things that can happen. I see this as a rising lower bound for the most part. Let's see. Let's try to drag that out a little bit. Here we go. I see that sort of as a rising lower bound. And then I also see this right here. But I'm looking for Apple to really clear and hold above this. Where is this? This area right here, about 150.5. And after, if it crosses that, actually, if it crosses this mark, I think it's gonna have an awesome, amazing run. I'm looking for it to hold above 150 and then possibly making up new highs. I think Apple's in a really good position, and the way I would play this is I think I'm going to try to play something without about 2 to 3 weeks of time. I don't want to go too far out because Apple calls are expensive. I think Apple can see this move in the next couple of weeks, so I am going to be a little bit more risky with my expiration dates, and I think Apple definitely has a chance to break above that 150 mark. So I'm going to be looking for it to break 149.9 before I even think about buying calls. Well, actually, I was wrong. I only said this is the last one, but actually I am going to look at Airbnb this week as well. Let me delete all these prior lines. So this is Airbnb on the daily. I feel after this massive pop, it slowly trended down. I'm waiting for Airbnb to find a floor and possibly the next leg up. So I am, in a way, this could be a flag. Let's see, this could be a flag. A flag, right? But I am going to be looking for Airbnb to find a bottom, and then it's going to be, and hoping that it really moves up and reclaims that 165 mark, or this 161 mark, the 163 mark. So I am going to be looking for a bounce back for Airbnb. There's not really any technicals for this one. It's more of just the way I feel about Airbnb. I think it definitely should be on the rise, especially after this drop right here, and then this little flag. So I am looking for Airbnb to possibly have a floor at 152 and rising back up to 160. So I am looking to grab Airbnb calls. I may look for something that's a little closer to the money with a little bit more time, but I will have to circle back on this in a couple of days. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching this week's episode of Calvin Investing. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any questions, please feel free to drop me some comments below.